Next hour, John Candy. Tomorrow, Bruce Willis.
And it's 9 minutes now before 8 o'clock. I suppose you could call Ron Howard's new movie Backdraft an especially overheated thriller because its heroes fight fires, not crime. The special effects are spectacular, but they made for an unusually challenging shoot, as Chantal discovered in her conversation with one of the movie's stars, Kurt Russell.
All right, you ready? Quick, Steven, we gotta wait for a hose. What I say, it won't get us. Hold your breath!
Kurt Russell and Billy Baldwin play firefighting brothers in Chicago in a new movie, Backdraft. On the job, they risk their lives to save others. It's a family tradition. Their father was also a firefighter killed in the line of duty. But now, Kurt's the father figure to his defensive and hot-tempered brother.
I was doing it. I was up there doing it. You don't know, man. You don't know what I did. What you did was drop the ball, Proby. You split the team up. Get that part right.
There are characters in this movie who are emotional people. Do you think that's a danger to a firefighter, to be emotional? I mean, can they afford it?
I think anybody who's misunderstood or feels they're misunderstood is dangerous. When you're in a fire, and I mean, this is true for all of us, even when we were doing the show, we were totally interdependent. If Scott Glenn would have folded on me once, I would have burned up. So would Billy Baldwin. If I would have folded up, they would have gone down the tube. There were many, many instances every day where you had to be aware. You know, you couldn't be in the wrong place. You had to watch out for the other guy.
Check that door for heat.
I wonder if there were moments during the making of this movie where you thought to yourself, I'm scared here.
I didn't get scared. I got panicked a couple times. I guess I went right through scared, you know. And I got panicked a few times because I was in real trouble for air. My character doesn't wear a mask, so I had to go into a couple of rooms that were oxygenless. And one of the rooms that I didn't check out turned out to be a blind room for me. I mean, I was totally, I couldn't see, I couldn't breathe, and I didn't know where I was to begin with, so I was in trouble.
After making this movie, I wonder what you know about fire that we wouldn't know. You must have gained a pretty healthy respect for its power.
Well, I think we all know. I mean, it's instinct stuff. What I didn't know was how much control of myself I could get to go further into it. There was one time when I just had a great moment when the room got out of control, and the lens started to melt. And so put all the stuff down, and everybody was, you know, just moving out because we were going to make it. And I thought, I just want to know. I got to know. I got to know. So I went in there.
No.
And I was in there, and I was by myself, and it was so hot you couldn't stand it. And I was just standing around looking at it all and thinking, you know, this is pretty nuts. And I liked the feeling of it. It was isolation. It was a strange isolation. It was weird. I don't know what I learned about fire. I know what I learned about the fire department. I learned that if anything happens at my house, I'm going to call the fire department. I'm going to call them because they'll be on their way. They don't get on the phone. You don't call them and they say, well, where is the fire? How big is the fire? What room? Could you put it out yourself, do you think? Or maybe we can get some lawyers involved here. You know, that's not a part of their world. They get the call, boom, they jump on the truck, they go. They may be going to get a cat out of a tree, or they may be going to save a 3-year-old's life. They just go. They just show up. They'll be there.
Kurt Russell is in the new movie Backdraft, and I've been through just enough firefighting training in the service to know you have a very healthy respect for that stuff. It is 4 minutes before the hour. Good Morning America continues in just a moment.